Game in chat. Rimworld. Alright, guys. Listen. Everyone's been telling me, play Rimworld. Rimworld's great. You should play Rimworld. So we're going to play some Rimworld. And I got Rimworld, and then I got the royalty thing, which is this guy is your royalty guy, I guess. And I played a little bit of the game. And it's not really something we can just drop into gaming chat format. But like, yeah, everything's just real normal. You just play it and I post it and it's easy. This one takes a little more effort. And I said it because there's large spans of time when not a whole lot happens. Not that it's boring, but it's like, hey, I'm going to be building this base over here or doing this over there, and then giving them time to build it out and construct it. And like, I'll be reading an article or listening to some music or doing something like that in that time period. So what I'm thinking is we're going to change the format a little bit for Gaming Chat. On this game, it's going to be a little more editing heavy, so good luck for me on how that works. But also, what we'll do is we'll kick it off. I'll get past some of the repetitive areas for you guys and kind of go through, here's my logic, here's what I've landed with, and here's where we're going. So you'll see some of the history, and it'll be a little faster, a little bit more action-oriented, and then we'll pause it when say, hey, we're going to get in a fight. Or, hey, raiders are showing up. Or, hey, there is a man slaughtering guinea pig about to attack my base. All right, we'll catch those. So that's kind of where we're at. And we'll go through together on the game setup for Rimworld. And we'll get into it. Are those buttons down here? Or is that like a window into his underwear? I'm torn. I am choosing to believe it is his underwear. That is the pinnacle of style. New colony. All right. So I don't have any mods loaded. Haven't gotten to that yet. Crash Landed looks pretty good to me. You have a lot of stuff you start with. These guys also pretty good. Lost Tribe, but it's difficult. Let's go with the classic Rimworld experience, guys. I don't really know what I'm doing in the game, so we're gonna do that. Randy Random, Phoebe Chillix, Cassandra Classic. High difficulty, as hard as anyone. I don't know what this means. If this guy doesn't follow rules, he still has peaceful or not. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Builder on Randy Random. Seems like it'll be a good setup. And yeah, we're not doing reload anytime. We're doing commitment, right? We do commitment. We're gonna knock it out. It's gonna be challenging. It's gonna be hard. That's what it is. And this guy with the happy face, I don't really know. The last time I did a Cassandra Classic, this guy would do Randy Savage. Okay. I'm gonna call the seed game in chat. And just leave all these normal. I don't know what global coverage means. Okay, so just 30%, that's fine. All right, I'm gonna get generating on the world. This takes a second, and we'll hop back into it, and then we'll go over the villagers, and we'll see where we get from here. All right, and here we have the world. So we're gonna zoom in, and what I'm looking for here is I don't want to start in the desert. I don't want to start in a snow place, right? I want to start ideally close to like a road and in a mountain, and with enough temperate to climate so I can grow some crops. And nowhere close to duck-eyed shrubland. What is this thing? Fopes? Whatever. All right, so we're looking around this newly generated world. I'm kind of liking right in here. These guys are close, but I do like. Here we go. This is a bad guy. Illness Mesa. I don't like them. Oh, here we go. Right in here looks pretty solid. We're real close to. Why does it say impassable? Mountainous. Next to the road. I don't know. They're hostile, and I'm not close to any real cover there. Let's see down here. Are these guys friendly? They're hostile too. Everyone hates me, just like in the real world. That's what we got here. Neutral. These guys are at least neutral to me, which is better than the alternative, which is everyone hates me. Still looking around for a decent spot. These guys green because they don't like me either. No one likes me. All right, and we're down there. Is there like more? Okay. All right, whatever. All right, so I really wanted to find a mountain place next to a road. And I think this may be it, right? Because here's the main freeway down here. This is a nice road up here. Here's the water source. I might be looking right in here. And we'll just set up camp right in here. Large hills. I'm really wanting like mountainous. Average temperature. Doesn't quite get to freezing. Look, doesn't quite get. Oh, this is perfect for growing crops. It's on a road. This looks fantastic. Let's check our. I don't really know what all this is. Okay. We got lots of berries. Animals can graze. We got limestone. We got granite. We got slate. That's all good, right? What's the terrain look like? Can I actually hop into it? I don't know what the advanced does. Map size. Yeah, okay, whatever. I don't know. Factions. It really does, though. No one likes me. We'll fix that. All right, next. So this is the part where we pick our guys, right? And we can like randomize it. We can try and get some skills we need. So what this does take a few minutes in the sense that I'm going to hop in here and roll until we find some people I think are actually going to be able to build the base. And then we'll try and get some of the first steps of the base knocked out. I'll pause it and then I'll introduce you to the people we have located via the randomizer. And we'll go from there. Pause. Okay. So we have our team. Listen, I'm going to introduce y'all to what we're starting with. Could be good, could be bad, could be a mess. We don't know, but we will explore what these guys have to offer. First up, we got Zangief the bear. He mines and he enjoys mining. Oh, I didn't realize he had a chemical interest. Right, he doesn't care. He's not social. He doesn't make stuff. He's not the brightest of the bunch, but he can mine, which is the plan because I'm going to build a mountain base. He's also good at melee. He's also good at shooting, and he can go to the animals, but it'll take some skill. Boom, Sakura. Look at this fellow, Sakura Selenios. Right, he's musical. Not much of a shooter. Has a little bit of a scratch, but lots of skills. So when I look at these, right, the number is how good they are at it right now. But the little flame sign you see is how quickly they progress. So as you do it more, you get better. And the double flame that's hot. It means you go up faster. So that's why we got one guy. Boom, got to learn how to mine. This guy has a lot of stuff he can learn, but plants is a big one because that means that he can plant food for us very well, and then you're gonna want to be able to cook it. Also useful. The rest of it a little less critical as we get started, but useful nonetheless. Also probably going to be handling our animals. We have someone who can craft. I guess these two are going to have to be it. And then this guy, Artyom Selenios, is Sakura's father. I didn't expect that. He's also kind of crazy, but he's also good at planting. He's great at building things, great researcher, and we'll get our crafting done. We don't really have much of a doctor, come to think of it. All right, we're going in without a doctor. We don't need a doctor. We probably do. He's 32. How old is this guy? 51. For whatever reason, the son is older than the father. We're not going to get into how that happens. A completely different discussion. But I think we have some decent guys. We're going to start. So what we're doing now, we're heading into the map, and we will walk through together the initial base layout, how do we set this place up to be effective? What does this look like? And kind of my initial thoughts on, here's the base, here's the approach, and we'll see where it takes us. So we all wake up in a cryo sleep sarcophagi to the sound of sirens ripping metal. Sometime later, I land on the Rimworld. Let's make some plans. Let's see what we got. Okay, boom, 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 boom. This is our guys. These are boom rats. You don't want to blow them up. I'm going to pause it. I'm going to look around. What is this? Is that a monkey? Ah, that's cool. Mashario the monkey. Is that a flak vest? Yeah. We got some weapons here. You got some medicine, a revolver. All right. So what is that? Compact. Let's see what we got. Ooh, lots of mountain down here. Not as much off top. The good section here. Here's what I'm looking at, though. No, there's not a great... I was really hoping to find like a solid bottleneck. I'm not seeing it here. That's okay. That's okay. I'm also really wanting to check. I think there was a way to like check the fertility of the land. Think about that. Beauty of the world. What? I don't know this. Here we go. Fertility overlay. So the green is the most fertile. This is light fertile. Here's great fertility right here. And this is water. I don't like being this close to the edge of the map for our entrance though. But I do like this as part as being where we will plant. So what does that mean? I mean, does that mean we just chop all this? We just build out here? That could be the case. It might be that we build a wall here. Is that really? I mean, that's like the best. Yeah. If I look around, this is absolutely the best spot for our field. It'll grow the best. The yellow is just, it's not bad, right? And then this is just normal. But this is 140%. We're gonna grow some food, which is good. But this is water, which is a problem. What's this? Silver. Ooh, that's good. Get some silver. Get some paying stuff. And stony is not great. You don't really want stony. It takes forever to grow. Okay, so I think we'll shoot here for our farm. Right? So that'll be our farm. If we can just make like all of this our farm. Yeah. We might be able to do an entrance. And I'm thinking right down here for our mountain base. Our initial mountain base. So I think that'll work. My other thought was right here, just do the base right here. But I feel like it's going to be prohibitively small. We may have to remove that mountain. We'll see how that goes. But I'm liking the bottom. We have lots of room to grow and change our base. We might just make the entrance right here. Just come in right here next to the water. There may be another side entrance here, and we'll start to mine out what we need. This is why we wanted the miner. This is the exact reason we want someone in there day and night, just chipping away. That's what he's good at, chipping away. Bear. All right, so let's get into it. So the first thing we're going to want to do is we have to clear out enough space to get going. So I'm going to turn off this. I don't know how to do this. This one, yeah. I'm going to turn this one off. As you can see, we got some stuff out here. We're going to need to set up the work area. So what I'd like to do is we'll go ahead and we've kind of talked a little bit about where we're going to put the base. Let me design this out. And then I'll walk through here's the design and we'll kick them off. So we won't do anything yet. But, I'm going to spend the time to go ahead and plan it out so you guys know what to expect. Okay. So we've taken a few minutes and really drove into here is how we were looking to set the base up, right? Now, we're doing a mountain base, and so I've set up the mining. You can see in the middle of the screen the mining strategy, and I'll walk you through the strategy. So this is the main hallway into the rest of the base. So it'll grow and continue on down as we explore. Off to the left, these are bedrooms, right? So we need 1, 2, 3 bedrooms. So if I come in here and I cancel at this point, I can just connect it. We can continue to expand out for bedrooms later. The thought is, we'll curve them like around the bottom. Right, so it's going down the side and then it's coming around the bottom so that it's easy access from wherever you are inside the mountain base. But for now, we only need 3 bedrooms. This is going to be your dining hall. So it's where we're going to eat. It connects up to your fridge. So this is all a big fridge. And then this is the export for the heat. And then down here is your clean rooms. This is where we'll be cooking. And then over here is your work area and your long-term storage. And we'll see that grow and shift as the base expands. Some things I don't have right now that I should probably be thinking about is a hospital. So actually we're going to come back in here and we will set up that last room as our hospital and then our prison. So a hospital and prison, and we'll go from there, right? Yeah, we may want to move the prison as it goes on because it can be useful to connect the fridge to the prison because you got to feed them; they can't leave. But we'll figure that out. That's a long ways to walk. Over here we have our dumping ground. This is just where we throw everything we don't need. And then this is our short-term stockpile storage while we get this whittled out. And then we utilized this area here for our farming needs. So that's the base layout. The other thing we're going to dive into is for our three guys, they have different skills. And so I've taken this time to go ahead and set up their priorities. You can see Bear handles like, hey, go do some normal stuff and then get lots of mining in. And then she's also going to be hunting, right? And she'll also do a lot of the haul and the clean. It's kind of the grunt work. But it's good. It's needed. Sakura, he's going to be our doctor. He's got like the lowest skill, but we need someone to do it. He's also going to be on plants. We have someone cooking, and he's going to be our cook. And this guy is going to be like building stuff, right? Whether it's building a new piece of land or whether it is crafting. And I need to move these up to 2. There we go. He'll be building. He'll also be our researcher. Not great right now, but we will be focusing on research later after we get a working colony in place. All right? And so that's it. We are ready to let them build. So we'll go ahead and kick this off, and you'll see kind of how this works. So this is 1x speed. We need some colonist beds. It kind of lets you know what you need. Bear, I'm going to have them go ahead and equip. Actually, it slows you down a little bit. I don't know. Let's put them on Selenos. Go ahead, Selenos. Equip that. You want to put this one on, bud? And they've all got their weapons. Yeah. So Bear should just go start to mine. These guys are going to go over and start planting, which will be useful. Did he take off his other pants? I don't know what he's doing. All right, put that helmet on. Did he just mess up on the flag? I don't know. They may have messed up there. I secure. Get that. Prioritize. Yeah, just wear it. So these guys are heading over to the plant. You know what? I should actually probably come back into the work tab as I do this and realize we missed some stuff. I'm going to move my farmer and have him prioritize hauling, not cleaning, but hauling, because we do need him to move stuff around. All right, Sakura, I need you to haul this. Right, just move all the wood. Bear's down here. She'll be mining out what we need, and the goal for the first day is really, let's take a minute and get a cave that we can stay in and some stuff easy for us to access as far as, where are you going with this? Yeah. Right? And then we'll start setting up our field so we can farm. And maybe go get some meat in a campfire or something like that. Right? I mean, it starts out pretty basic, you know. Let's go into here. And this menu is how you navigate and kind of tell them all what to do. I'm going to look for a campfire and put that over here. It's going to take a little bit of wood, but ultimately we need a way to keep them warm, right? It's like 60 degrees out. It's going to get cold at night, and we need a way to cook. So as we get this stuff put in place, you'll see that crop up. And this guy's, oh man, Sakura's just hopping into the plant. He's ready to roll. So he's planting some cotton. Planting some cotton. All right. And this is how you start the game. I'm going to speed it up a little bit, and we'll see if anything this is a warg. Those are predators, and they could attack my monkey friend. We'll see what that looks like. This actually could be useful if we need, is it just limestone? It's not steel. All right. All right, so they're going to hopefully start to clean this stuff up. We'll speed it up a little bit. And all of this stuff should go down to our stockpile, so it's a little closer to where we are setting up our camp. Is he throwing up? This looks like vomit. That's not cool. Is Bear sick? I don't know. Bear could be sick. Let's see. Was that a lightning strike? So much stuff going on. We're speeding it up, which is good. All right. We need some colonist beds. We'll get there in a second. Yeah. See, he will also, the nice thing about these guys, he will also clear the field of trees and bramble, everything else to make it nice, which is good. All right. And so we're cruising along. I'm looking to have the refrigerator ports exit out over the water, so they're a little safer, a little harder to get to. But we'll see if that works or not. The refrigerator ports can be a weak spot for your bases. And he's relaxing. Bear's just happy-go-lucky on this. So we're going to do real quick. I'm going to make a sleeping spot inside, or at least under a roof, before it gets too late. Just give them each one. The thought there is, I mean, you know, they got to have some place to sleep. So we'll let them do that. Do we have this cleared out? We don't. We still need to clear all of our starting equipment that came down from the shuttle with us. And the big one is the food, because that is how they know to eat. Yeah, and then you'll see all the rocks go down here. We don't need them, but we don't want them necessarily around. All right, secure. I may actually move you back over to hauling. It's important to get this rolling. You are right. But we also need to haul. And I want to haul like the food over. So we're going to have him haul. And then we'll clean this up, get it ready to go. And I think that'll help. And then he'll go back to work in the fields. Right? You gotta have him doing the fields. Yeah, this is better. You want to get this stuff pretty quickly close, because you do a lot of effort right in here, and you want to minimize that travel time for these guys. It really adds up. And Bear's knocking out this mine pretty quickly. Good. So it kind of rolls like this. We'll speed up a little even more, and now it's nighttime. They're gonna at one point want to go to sleep. We do have their bed spots ironed out. They're great, but they're there. Yeah, Bear, like you just saw, Bear went to sleep. Is this Warwick sleeping? I don't want him in there. He's not friendly. Oh my gosh, it's secured to sleeping right next to this Warwick. That's crazy. All right, that's fine. That's fine. So just going. You heading out?
Yeah.
Ooh, that's for me?
No, that's for Sophie. She's under your bed.
Okay, see you later. All right. So, and now they're up. So they slept through the night, going along. And Barry will get back up, just continue to mine. And they'll all kind of have breakfast and continue to haul. So one of the things you got to start thinking about pretty quick is where are you going to get food that is not your packaged survival meals. We got 44 of them. We got a little bit. But look at this right here. Boom. Turkey is dead. Something killed that turkey. Probably this cougar. Not the fun kind of cougar. And they will attack our villagers. So we may have to go a little hunting and kill them. Okay, that's good geyser. That's good in-game. Is there any more geysers? There's another one. Perfect positioning on that, and one over here too. So we have lots of pretty good energy options for our. Oh, look at this. I'll deconstruct this shift chunk. Those can be good. I've not really looked around the map a whole lot. Look, we got more steel, and we want to capture that steel. You use quite a bit of steel as you go through this. And lots of meat on this map too. Look at all these alpacas, llamas. Oh crap. Oh, they killed a monkey. That was fast. The war killed that monkey. So we don't really have a pet, which is unfortunate. They can really help haul stuff, but that happens sometimes, It's not ideal. Kind of off to a rockier start. We already lost a pet, But we're still getting going. It's okay. Monkey down. It's upsetting. And we don't have a lot of that we're going to need, and we're kind of cruising through the second day. Yeah. How many berries can we get if we tell someone to pick some berries? 26. Harvest some berries. Let's see how this goes. I'm not crazy about these boomalopes so close, they do explode and catch on fire if you kill them. I'd really much rather them just get out of here. You know what I mean? Where's this other guy? I see Bear. I see Sakura. Where is Selenos? Oh, he's deconstructing some stuff. Okay. Yeah, so he's and if you zoom in, you can actually see their progress. And so this will become components or iron or something. And someone's gonna have to go hunt some of these animals. We can get lots of good meat, but we don't really want to do that until we get some space for our fridge and maybe even some power. If we can get some power in here, that may give us what we need. And so if you come in here, part of the power you want to set up in electricity. So you can have a refrigerator, right? So you can do these things. So you can store your food. So you can use some of the more advanced equipment. And so that's really what we'll be setting up. But we got to clear out. We got to clear out first the area, right? Let's go back into work. Is anyone else good at mining? This guy's a 9, which is good. A 2. I'm gonna bump him up to a 2. So Sakura can get in there and mine, maybe. You see most of our stuff is now in here, and we'll speed it up again. So it's 3. So this is kind of how it goes. And like I said, it's all going pretty baseline right now. The war killed our monkey, which is not ideal, but ultimately it does this, and we let it run in the background, and we kind of see, hey, here's what we found. Here's this. Here's this. Here's this. And so as you go, you start to figure it out. We need defenses. Pirate raids will start soon. Okay. So let's think about this. Where should I put a defense? Where is my defensive position if I get raided? Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to keep them going while we do this. Here's what I'm thinking. I'm going to go to structure. We're going to build ourselves a door into our base. Then I'm going to go to security. I don't think we have any cloth, but we can put a barricade. And I'm just going to build. And the thought was, do I build it around our outside store or not? And I'm not going to. I'm going to put it just like this. And I am going to move this guy. Maybe I don't. I'm just going to deconstruct it. We'll build it again. So as you see, now we're indoors, right? So we've started our real building. And this guy's going to build out our barricade. And this is temporary. This is not meant to be long-term. But it is ideal in the sense that I don't really want to catch everything on fire with this. But I don't want to put it inside either. I'm just going to go ahead and do this. We're also going to have them chop these trees down so that we don't start a forest fire. Because only you can prevent forest fires. So he's using that wood. And the thought is, man, it's a lot of solid steel, man. It's great. And it's also going to be slower mining. But ultimately, we end up clearing out some bedrooms. We end up getting our stuff in place. It takes a few days, but we do have some defenses. And they all went, oh man, there's a lot more of these. So royalty is new, and this like recreational variety, very, very different. Most of this all seems the same. I'm gonna put a horse pen. It's easy to do. I'm gonna throw it right outside, right? And they'll hang out here and play if they want. Look at this. Some berries are already cropping up. He's got a pretty solid field size to do this to. I'm not trying to protect the field day one. And at some point, we'll probably want to enclose this. But day one, nah. We're just trying to get this rolling. Okay. So good. Now Bear's clearing out the first bedroom. So we'll let him keep going. So we got noticed. Hey, get some defenses. We put a barricade up. Actually, I might put another thing of barricades here. The barricades slow it down when you try to cross over it, which is good. He knows he had to slow down, so it gives my guys more time to shoot. But it's not ideal. Okay, Bear doesn't even have to go outside anymore. I'm clearing out that first bedroom. Sakura has a decent field in place. We should probably clear out some more of the edges you can see and stuff like that. But overall, I think this is cropping up really well. And we have most of our stuff hauled out. All right. you know what? This is probably it for the first one. We'll get through the night, let them roll, and we'll call it for Rimworld Gaming Chat, episode uno. We have a decent. I feel like we have a decent setup for base design. We are now fully indoors. It's getting cooler. What is this guy doing? He's going for a walk, whatever. This guy, he's melee. No, yeah. Sakura's melee, so it's not ideal. Watch this guy. Okay. Yeah, see that coup came in and killed that rat. Which is fine, right? Who cares? But there's enough meat. I may want to kick out the predators so I get the meat and they don't get the meat. Yeah, they generally won't attack the boomalopes because it will blow up. There you go. And he just killed that hare and ate it. So there's a squirrel. Probably that squirrel probably. Ooh, this is good. Yeah, we should collect that component and that still. The components are very, very useful and quite pricey. You can also mine them, and I don't know why, but you can. Yeah, here's some compact machinery. You get to mine that. Again, don't know why. We found silver over here. We'll get that at some point. Good, and we have one bedroom done. And you notice that steel took a lot longer. If you look at it, steel 1,500 versus slate, which is 500. So it takes 3 times as long to mine through this steel. Oh, Bear, what about right here? You can finish this up and we can get our first bedroom in place. Let me do this. Prioritize mining that slate for me. Yeah. I'm going to flag these to clear them out. We're going to go ahead and get an actual bedroom in place. So they don't have to sleep all out here. And they'll eventually all get their own bedroom. A solar flare, these are bad once you get a lot of electricity. I don't have any electricity right now. We're very much off the grid, if you know what I mean. So it's okay. It's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and use the wood we have. We have like 1,000 wood. You can see up here on top left the wood. We're going to get some furniture going. And I like to use a double bed. Because, and we're going to use some torch lights right now because we don't really have a lot to use other places. Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's actually pretty solid for the first one. And if he does clear out the dining room next, we can go ahead and put a table in there. And it looks like that's where Bear's going. Yeah, that's this way because we do need all this cleared out pretty quickly. But we don't necessarily need it all right now. Let me do this. I'm going to order. I'm going to try and reduce out some of the size on these rooms so we can get it on a little quicker. But that also maybe next time around. There's lots of little optimizations you can do as you play that is not overly interesting to y'all. But as you can see, we're getting the bedrooms in place. Hey, so it looks like it'll be here a while. Let's name it. We'll call it GC. We'll call it Game and Chat of our faction. I'm not gonna call it Blackjack Settlement. Nah. Call it Chatty Cathy. Or let's call it something fun. So it's all in a base. We'll call it the underground. Right? Because we're all underground. So we're moving along. And we kind of got our first bedroom. Right? It's got a bed. It's got some light. I mean, it is better than nothing. I'm going to go ahead and just deconstruct this one. Someone has a bed now. Good, and now they're going to the dining room, which will be useful. So the thought is you make a pretty decent base, you make it expandable, and you just keep expanding on it. This guy's still working out in the fields, man. It is very important to get food growing quickly, though. Wow, that's actually real fast. 78% grown. He's not even done clearing this place out. It's been a few days. So it's like the 10th of April. Maybe we'll finish out the month. Because ultimately, we're just getting rolling, but we're making in my opinion, pretty good progress. We don't have any raids yet, which is good. I am curious. We have another person who can mine eventually, but we're definitely not there yet. So we'll see. We'll see what that gets. Where and when we get to that point. We're also going to end up. I wonder if I do mine out over the water, if it's a problem. I don't really know if it is or not. There's a mad rat. Let's see. Let's see. It's coming. It's coming at. Okay. I actually may want to wake these guys up. So you're going to get a little bit of battle here. Right? And so what I'm doing is I'm moving them around. I'm going to move them to the barricade. So where is this rat? Right here. The thought is when they see this rat, they'll kill it and just shoot it. There you go, yeah. He's coming in over my storage. I mean. Okay. So the rat's dead. And I'm going to take them back out of. And so look, this rat, I mean, ain't great, but bear took a little bit of damage. Let's check her health. Got scratched. Who is my doctor? It is Sakura. Sakura, I'm going to go ahead. What are you doing? Don't cut dandelions. Prioritize tending to bear. So use that. I'm going to heal up bear. It's important. More important than tending to dandelions. Dandelions are nice. Look at this growth rate compared to this growth rate. That's just so much faster. So much faster. So we're going to make sure bear's healed up off of those rat claw scratches, and then we should be okay to go. But yeah, that's a mad animal, and that's why you got the barricade there. It slows them down a little bit. You'll did notice it took them a little bit to get there, so it is a concern on getting some automated defenses put up in the near future. That is in the near future. I might use all of this for our wind power. You know, that may be decent. So we got them all tended up. I mean, it ain't great, but it's better than the alternative. Go. What's he doing now? Feeding her? All right. Maybe I just build him a table outside or something. Yeah, and he's just going to finish up these fields. So overall, good. That's Rimworld, episode 1. Bear goes right back to it, clearing out the dining room. But that's Rimworld, and we'll check in. And so the thought is, as we finish this one, we'll fill you in on, hey, here's what's going on. If something interesting happens, we'll pause it, pull you in. We'll let you know, and you can see the play-by-play, but you don't necessarily want to sit here on, hey, let me let Sakura rest in his bedroom. This guy is planting the fields. This bear clean out this base while you wait, right? I mean, some stuff will crop up. I'll let you know. But things that pause, something interesting happening, we'll pull you in. Anyway, game and chat out.